Welcome back everyone to the channel. This is GameChangerX and today we are playing Wreckfest. The game is out just a couple of days back and thank you to the developer for providing me with a key. Now I'm going to keep on playing this game. It's an awesome game and there is quite a lot to do. So in today's video, what you get to see is my first time trying out this game. Today I played this game again and I've become quite better after playing it for 4-5 hours. But this is the first race. No, this is not exactly the first one. The first one I did was a lawnmower demolition race. If you win that, actually it gives you a lawnmower and you can do the other lawnmower races. So this is one of the other lawnmower races where you do a normal race with a lawnmower. These guys are tricky. They handle really weirdly, and you are actually in a grass, mud, and gravel track, so you'll have to be careful. For me, in this track, actually, a couple of those lawnmowers getting destroyed proved to be advantageous because even if I missed a couple of turns or I took a couple of, like this one, took a wide turn, but then it turned out to be a good decision because of that broken down lawnmower. Here again, it was a perfect turn. Right, so that's the last lap. We should get it done. With that done, we'll move on to a couple of cars. So you get the most lowest level car, class C car, which doesn't have any speed, any handling, anything. But as and when you win these races, even if you don't win, if you just finish it, you get some experience and some cash. And just like any other racing games, you can upgrade your car or keep getting money and buy a new car. I really like this car. Although this is a level C, which is class C, which is the lowest level, but it feels heavy. It feels good to drive this one. The driving controls are very simple and also very similar to most of the other racing games. R2 to drive forward, L2 for brake, circle or B for handbrake, and you flick the right stick back if you want to look back. That's it. The biggest dynamics of this game is the raking part. As and when you get hit by other cars or you hit walls or other fences, your car gets damaged. And although your car will keep on running most of the time, there is a health bar at the bottom left that shows your overall car's health. And every time you take some damage, it will show you what exactly the damage that you're taking. So a shunt damage is not serious, very minor damage. But if you take damage, someone hits you in the front left wheel, it will show a red text showing the front left wheel is bent or broken. I can't seem to catch these two guys. They are too good. And this is my first mud track, so I'm having some trouble keeping inside the track. Some of the turns in some of the tracks are brutal, in the sense they will turn at the opposite direction of what you'd expect them to turn. So you'll have to remember the tracks. Also, this game has been out on early access for quite some time, so there is a very vibrant user base. I'll make more videos on a couple of online gameplays when I get a better car. And online multiplayer is fun. I never minded any racing game multiplayers. I actually didn't think I liked this game this much, but after playing for the first time, I got hooked. Okay, so we became second. Okay, so this regional juniors is a series of races you can go through. If you are like champion, it will give you some extra credits and extra experience. You can see the level on the top right. Becoming within coming first three of these will actually sometimes give you additional prizes. But there are bonus achievements also. Like when you start the race, there will be a bonus, something like spin out three of your opponents or destroy two of your opponents, that kind of thing. That gives you even more additional bonus. Wow, that was a nice spin. So you basically take on more and more races to earn money and experience. As and when you earn experience, new and new equipment for upgrade become available, and you spend the money to upgrade your car or buy a new car. I think there are some races or some groups of races which will give you new cars. Shit. Now that was a sweet turn. This guy's vehicle is heavier. See ya, dude. Will I be able to keep the lead? That almost didn't work, but finally it worked out. Let's go. Let's increase the lead. I was surprised to see the amount of clarity in this game. It's really nice. Although I have a state-of-the-art computer, I'm running at 1080, but I'm only using 1080p output, so things looks really crisp and really nice. I hope that shows up in the come on, just simple brake did not work. What are you doing? Oh shit, thank God I understood that is not the turn at the last moment. Okay, this is the last lap. Keep the lead, keep the lead, keep the lead. This turn was tricky. As far as I remember, the last racing game I ever played was one of the Need for Speed. That was long time back. I haven't played a racing game in like last 6-7 years. But I'm happy to say that I'm falling back in love with racing games, especially with Wreckfest, which is a lot of fun. One last race. This is another dirt, mostly dirt and gravel track. The initial fight is always the problem. It can either make or break the race for you. I'm 6th, and that's not good. Within the first lap, if you cannot gain position of like 2nd or 3rd, then there is very little chance you will gain that later. Because at the beginning of this race, your car is not very strong. You won't be able to destroy your opponent. So in the channel, in last 1 week itself, you would have seen now 2 different racing games, so Micro Pico Racers and now Wreckfest. I played Micro Pico Racers like continuously for 2-3 days. I spent like 15 hours behind that game already, crossing the whole first section. But now I found my next racing game, especially the multiplayer portion of this game after I get my Class A car. I tried multiplayer already once and I got destroyed with my C-Class car. Alright, we get first position. Let's keep it. Okay, this turn was tricky. No, he get it back. Shit, we lost it. We gained it back. Awesome. Oh, we are still on second lap, so we'll have to shit. We'll have to keep this lead for quite some time. So once you drive in a track like twice or thrice, then you kind of remember every corner, see, this time we took the perfect turn on this corner, but the first time when we took this turn, we had so much of trouble. This one too. We slowed down though, slowed down too much. This turn also, we did not overshoot the turn. How will we do in this one? Yeah, there is a fine balance of between braking, tilting your car, and keeping the speed. So that is something that comes with practice, and I'm still practicing it. If you tilt it too much, then you will slide, and every time you slide, your speed will go down, your effective speed.